Good morning, friends. Welcome to another Driving and the News. We are here at the parking lot of School 25. We just voted for Ward 6 Council. A little blurriness here. You have to be careful leaving the parking lot because kids are coming in for school.
Sunshine, clouds increase this.
We are listening to the news.
Shower. It's probably not until this evening. Cloudy tonight, mild, a couple of showers. Best chance before midnight, the low 58. Tomorrow looks to be cloudy, a little cooler, maybe a little rain too. I don't think it's going to be very.
We're on our way to work.
67, cloudy with a bit of rain Thursday morning.
Having voted for our 6th Ward councilman.
Friday looks dry with a high of 71. Now the allergy alert forecast. It's sponsored by ENC and Allergy Associates. Ear, nose, throat, and allergy care close to home. The outlook today, medium high in birch, oak, and maple, the predominant pollens. Sunshine at 58 now in Central Park. We're going up to 75 today in Midtown. I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg on New York's weather station, 1010 winds on 92.3 FM. Not wearing a seatbelt could...
We're on a commercial right now. So yeah, it's important to go out and vote for your candidate. A lot of people decide not to vote, and that's okay. Some people have a cynical view of the voting process, but all I can do is what I can do as a citizen. Get in there to the ballot, cast my ballot, and keep it moving.
Airlines for America, which represents the country's biggest airlines, along with Alaska, American, Delta, Hawaiian, JetBlue, and United, are suing to stop a new rule requiring airlines to tell consumers up front what fees they charge for things like checked bags, a carry-on bag, or for canceling or changing a reservation. The airlines argue consumers are well...
Okay, you're going to get some maximum glarage now.
...disclosed up front. Alex Stone, EBC News.
Don't want to get a copyright strike.
Well, he's a wanderer, all right. And his wandering closed down an entire New Jersey school district's outdoor activities. We're talking about a black bear. Cute, yet dangerous. Just chilling out, walking around in Essex County. So the South Orange and Maplewood school districts canceled their outdoor activities to play it safe. The bear, which we'll just call Yogi, was spotted in the morning, so all students and staff stayed inside, and the school buildings were safe there for the rest of the day. The numbers do show bear sightings are up 69% in New Jersey compared to this time last year. Hey, how about this portal they've got down in the Flatiron District? It's the portal that connects New York to Dublin, Ireland on a 24-hour live stream. It's pretty cool. We could see them. They could see us. Well, you knew it was just a matter of time before this was going to happen. An OnlyFans model forced organizers to pull the plug for a bit after she flashed her breasts from our side to the folks over in Ireland. They got an eyeful. Ava Louise has more than 400,000 followers on Instagram. Here's what she posted after the flashing.
So I just got the portal from New York City to Dublin shut down. I thought the people of Dublin deserved to see my 2 New York homegrown potatoes.
Ah, yes, the future of our country. The stream came down for a bit as organizers were hoping to crack down on the lewd activity. Dublin officials say most of the interactions have been positive, while a small amount have displayed raunchy acts. Why don't we file this one under the "what'd you think was going to happen" category? Well, 50% of the coaches on The Voice are being replaced. Yeah, that means 2 of them. Which 2 stay and who's coming on board for the new season? 1010 Wins Entertainment's coming up next.
If we don't get any leads in this case soon, the chief will have our badges. Any ideas?
The pieces don't add up.
Yeah, we know.
I suspect foul play, and we need answers.
That's why we're here.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Are you just quoting cop shows?
Okay, so I'm not a detective. I'm an Optimum Tech. When it comes to connectivity, we're experts. If millions of communities rely on us for fiber internet and mobile...
For anyone that's watching this video, the reason for this channel is to document history and preserve it for future generations. We're recording the live broadcast from the New York Metropolitan area. We're currently using 1010 Winds, which is what I listen to every morning on my commute to work. And I appreciate those of you that watch these videos, you could be doing other things. And I appreciate the support for the channel. It's a brand new channel. We only have 2 subscribers. And that's fine. It's important to have subscribers that want to watch the video as opposed to folks who subscribe because I ask them to. I'd rather you subscribe and watch only if you're interested in the mission, which is to preserve history. And also if you want to join me on my morning commute from Monday through Friday. So when I drive to work, I listen to the news and I upload it. If on the weekends I get a chance to, if I go out and run errands and I'm listening to the news, which I always do, I'll record that and broadcast that as well. I'm trying not to get a copyright strike, even though the channel is not monetized.
Just added permanent coaches for next season of The Voice. Reba McEntire and Gwen Stefani going to be coming back to round out the 4. So you've got country, pop, hip-hop, and jazz all in one set of swiveling chairs. Soup's going to be busy. He's also got to host some Summer Olympics coverage with Kevin Hart this summer. Snoop Dogg, top of mind.
In a world filled with financial information, citizens can help.
So we're ready to listen to the 740 headlines.
Flipping through that financial guru's 1,000-page book on simple finances.
Currently on River Drive here in Garfield.
You're ready to make the most of it. Make sense of your money with Citizen.
If you know anyone from Garfield, share this video with them. Let them know that there's someone on YouTube driving in your city listening to the news.
With help from Beacon, I can save time.
And I do know these aren't the most exciting or the most entertaining types of videos, but I feel it's cool to be able to look back, click on a YouTube video from 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and listen to the random news for that day in that area. I think that's something really cool about that. Plus, you see all these cars, the designs, depending how long from now you're watching, you might be interested in the way the shapes of the cars and the models are of the car.
At 92.3 FM, you give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. We're at 59 degrees at 7:40 on this Tuesday, May the 14th. I'm Scott Stanford. Here's what's happening. Well, the rash of random attacks in the city continues. This time, a 20-year-old man in Chelsea smacked in the head with an unknown object in a plastic bag. A box truck drives off the road and crashes off I-95 near Greenwich. Police say the 3 guys in the front of the truck were fighting. The White House says Hamas should be accepting the latest ceasefire deal and releasing those hostages. For those of us still taking at-home COVID tests, the FDA says there is a particular test you need to stay away from. How many Bob Fergusons does it take to run for governor in Washington State? Well, there was one, then there were 3, and, well, now there's 1 again. We'll explain. Checking sports, Carolina, another win over the Rangers. Blue Shirts still lead the series 3-2. Mets lost to the Phillies 5-4. Knicks and Pacers tonight at the Garden. They are all tied up at 2s. AccuWeather, a little warmer than yesterday. We're going to get into the mid-70s. Mix of clouds and sunshine. Maybe a late day shower west of the city. We'll see, but we're getting up to the mid-70s today. Winds News Time 7:41. Traffic and transit. How are those roads looking, Karen Stewart?
Well, here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The Hudson River crossings kind of bite, actually. We've got a 55 to 60-minute wait into the Georgia upper level from 8095 Express. From the locals to the lower level, it's 50 minutes, where from the Palisades and Route 4, it's only 25 to 30. So take heed of that advice. Inbound Lincoln Tunnel with 40-minute wait. Inbound Holland Tunnel with a 45-minute delay. Now, the Brooklyn-bound Verrazano, the upper level has a crash. The left lane is blocked, and the trip to the Verrazano Bridge is a very, very heavy ride coming from Victory Boulevard and moving out to the bridge up and over and getting onto the eastbound Belt Parkway. The Gowanus delays don't start until Fort Hamilton Parkway, coming up from Bay Ridge Avenue on the Belt, getting up into 39th Street. Then it really gets heavy from 39th Street into Atlantic Avenue and very slow on your way up into the Brooklyn Bridge. The Van Wyck on the northbound side is really heavy to Atlantic. From back at the Belt Parkway southbound, we've got delays into Atlantic Avenue but it's nothing too tremendous there at all. And Long Islanders, we've got a new problem on the westbound Southern State at exit 17 for Hempstead Avenue. An accident in the right lane in that westbound Northern State, disabled at 33 for the Wantagh, still there. That's over on the right shoulder. From the Farmers Dog Traffic Center, fresh human-grade dog food delivered right to your door. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
All right, guys, that's today's snippet of the news. We're gonna go around. This here's a dead end, but I wanted to thank you guys for watching. I know that this is a small channel and this is just beginning, but we're going to document history for future generations. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video.